Hey everyone, thanks so much for tuning in today. My name is Edith, and today we'll be moving into a short 20-minute practice to open up your chest. If you've been sitting for a long period of time, you might find that the shoulders tend to hunch forward and the chin starts to poke out. This can also happen when you're running. The back muscles get very weak and the chest muscles get a little bit tighter. There's many different reasons why you might have tighter chests. Maybe you've recently experienced heartache or you've had heartache in the past, and that makes sense that the chest muscles would feel tighter as we tend to hide our hearts behind our shoulders. All right, so you will need a strap, and if you don't have a strap, a towel, a shirt, a belt, anything that gives you a little bit of extra leverage will help to get into these poses. You'll also need a couple blocks, and if you don't have blocks, books, phone book, you still have those kicking around. Also a water bottle wrapped in a towel. That actually feels pretty good to use for props. So let's start in a comfortable seated position. So whatever that looks like for you. You may be cross-legged, you could be sitting in a kneeling position, just whatever allows you to have a tall, buoyant spine. And close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose and sigh out your mouth. A breath in and breath out. Notice how this feels to sit on your mat today. Just creating some space from the day you've just experienced so that you can be here in this moment for yourself. Now bring your hands onto your chest, spread your fingers wide, and have a quick peek at your hands. The middle fingers, they're just about to touch. And soften the eyes back down. Now breathe into your hands in a way that you can feel the fingertips separating. Yes, our practice will be moving into some shapes where we can open the chest, but we can really access a deeper sensation with our breath as well. So feel the breath. Let the hands move further apart as you inhale. And then the fingertips soften back together as you exhale. It might take a little bit of practice, or it might not feel like the hands are moving that far apart, and that's okay. It's a new thing. Good, now bring one hand onto your ribs and the other hand will come behind you, anywhere between the shoulder blades. Now start to breathe into both of your hands. Feel the breath move into the back body as well as into the front body. And it's part of our autonomic system to breathe fully into the front of our chest and our belly, but here let's create more space. 2 more breaths. All right, release your arms. Change the cross of your legs if you're sitting cross-legged. And then grab your strap. Bring the strap out in front of you. The hands, palms down. Knuckles are out, away from the wrists. Now, I like to take my hands a little bit wider, only because I do have broader shoulders. So work with whatever feels good in your body here. All right, pull the strap nice and taut. Inhale to bring your arms over your head. Exhale to bring them all the way behind you. Now, you might need to give yourself more slack as you bring the arms back. Okay, now, I'm going to change my rotation here so you can see the side angle. Inhale to bring the arms back up. Exhale to bring them forward. Good. Inhale up. Exhale back. So do this a few times. Follow the rhythm of your breath. The inhale is to rise, and the exhale is to come forward, or down, I should say. Now, the next time you're in the space where the hands are behind you, you might feel a deeper stretch. So if you feel that, just stay there. Let's stay here whole. Now look up to the ceiling, open up your chest. Breathe into your collarbones. Now, if you are a new mother, maybe you are breastfeeding, this pose is fantastic just to open it up. Open up the arms, open up through the heart center. Good, take a full breath in. Exhale, bring the hands all the way behind you. Inhale to rise back up. Exhale to lower down. Good. Now set your strap off to the side. We'll be using that in the future. And roll it out, roll the shoulders out. Okay, so make your way over onto your tummy now. We'll come into a few more chest openers on the floor before we come up onto our hands, or sorry, our feet. All right, so bring your hands under your shoulders and then take the left arm out to a cactus. So we'll cactus the arms. The right hand is directly underneath your right shoulder as if you're about to do a push-up. Take a full breath in. Now on the exhale, roll onto your left side. Just go as far as you can feel a stretch. Now you can also play with the position of your left arm. Maybe it feels better to take the hand out straight. It might feel better to keep it in that cactus shape. So whatever that looks like for you, go ahead and roll onto the side. Now you could take the right knee, bend the knee, place the foot in front of you or the foot in front of you or behind you. Notice how that feels across your chest. Get one more big breath in. Exhale to come onto your tummy, roll all the way over, and then we'll shimmy yourselves to the left side of our mat. Bring your right arm up to a cactus, left hand under your shoulder. Take a big breath in. Now exhale to roll onto your right side. You could bend the left knee to help prop your hips or just to give you more support through the hips so that you're not swiveling too much. Breathe very deep into the chest muscles, into the collarbones. Two more big breaths, expansive. Slow it down if you can. All right, come back onto your tummy. Hands under your shoulders, push back. Tabletop position. A big breath in, drop your belly, look up to the ceiling. Exhale, round through your spine, chin to chest, press up between your shoulder blades. Inhale, drop your belly, look up. And exhale to round through. Now, next time you're in that cow position, drop your belly, look up, bring your chest a little bit forward, ahead of your biceps, lift through your chin, open up through your throat, and round through. All right, curl your toes under, make your way into downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Take whatever movement feels good in your body. This might be the first downward dog that you take today, so if that's the case, just keep your knees bent. Focus on lengthening your spine. Inhale to lift your right leg up high. Exhale, bring your knee into your nose. Step your foot between your hands. Now spin your back heel flat. So the feet, both of the heels are on the mat. Come up onto your front thigh. Rise all the way up into warrior one. Inhale to rise up. Sink down on the exhale. Press actively into your back heel, and then shorten the distance in the abdomen. Flip your palms so the thumbs are pointing inwards. Take a big breath in. Exhale to squeeze the elbows together behind you. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, pull down. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, pull down. Good. Inhale, reach up. Bring your arms down. Grab your strap. Bring it behind you. Palms facing away from each other. Thumbs pointing in. Take a big breath in to puff your chest open. Now exhale, fold forward. Bring your right ribs onto your right thigh. Press down through the back heel into the outer edge of your back foot. Hug the shoulders together. Take a full breath in. Now on the exhale, you can either stay there with your chest resting on the thigh, or you can lower your heart down a little bit more. Let the weight of your head drop, so now both of the shoulders are on the inside of your front knee. Breathe deep. Nice long breaths in and out through the nose. 2 more breaths. Now lower your hands to the low back. Set your strap off to the side. Bring your hands onto the mat. Step back, downward dog. Pedal out your feet. Let the head be very heavy. Other side. Left leg up. Take a full breath in. Exhale, knee to your nose. Now step your foot beside your left thumb. You can use your hand to bring the foot forward. Back foot comes down. So the back toes are now at 2 o'clock. Rise up onto your left thigh. Now you might need your strap right away, so just bring that close. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to sink down. Keep stepping heavy into the outer edge of your back foot. Now square the hips off. Left hip back, right hip forward. See if you can get a little bit deeper into your legs. Flip your palms. Take a big breath in. Exhale, activate the upper back. Squeeze the elbows together. Inhale, back up. Exhale, down. Inhale, reach up. Last one. Exhale, squeeze down. All right. Bring your hands behind you. Palms away from the sacrum. Thumbs pointing in. Take a full breath in. Open your chest. Exhale to bow forward. Bring your left ribs onto the left thigh. Now keep stepping heavy into the outer edge of your back foot. You could even soften your elbows, and this will help to give you more space so that the upper back can engage rather than moving into the mobility of your shoulders. Option to take both shoulders on the inside of the front leg. Humbled warrior. 2 more breaths. Good. Release the hands to your low back. Bring your fingertips to the earth and take a step back into downward dog. Now step your right foot between your hands and walk your fingers towards the long edge of your mat. All 10 toes are pointing to the long side of your mat. Breathe in, open the chest. Exhale to fold forward. Now grab hold of the ankles, the calves, wherever is comfortable for you. Draw the shoulders away from your ears and pull your chest into the space between your legs. You can even shorten your stance if you want to get into a deeper stretch, or just play with the position of your feet. All right, inhale, come up into a halfway lift. Turn your right toes to the front of your space. Walk your hands forward. Step back, downward dog. Okay, bring your knees down. Grab your blocks. Place one block. It looks like the shape of a T. So you're going to put one block between your shoulder blades, and the second one comes behind your head to support your neck. Supported fish pose. All right, so as you come down, the space that's supported is the back of your ribs, so the lowest ribs. And as you come down, the head is supported by the block. This in turn will support your neck, and your arms can rest at your sides. A couple of variations you can play with here are coming into Baddha Konasana, where the soles of your feet come together and the knees rest open. And here there's very little effort to hold yourself in place. In fact, you're working with gravity. So just let the shoulders drop. Slow your breathing down. And in the shape, our diaphragm, which is a smooth muscle that dissects the body in half, it's one of the muscles that just runs this way. Most of our muscles are long. This one here in supported fish, we're able to expand deeper into this breath. So the diaphragm moves right into the abdomen. So feel your breath. 2 more breaths here. Now, you are absolutely welcome to stay in this shape longer if you'd like, or to come out of the pose. Bring your knees up, feet come onto the mat. Bring your hands behind your head as if you're about to do a sit-up. Help your head off of your block until you see your knees, then roll over onto your right side. Just hang out here for a moment. You could take the blocks away from you. So as you're resting on the side in this fetal position, take a big breath in, and then let the top shoulder fall back. Embellish your breath into your sides. Turn on the belly, bring your knees back to center. Roll all the way onto the opposite side. Close the chest here. Take a breath in. And then exhale, open up in the opposite direction. Maybe you could feel that the top shoulder is able to relax more now that your chest has more space. All right, knees can come back up. Make your way into final Shavasana. Stretch your legs all the way out. Arms far from your body. Whatever shape feels good for you. Maybe cactus, Y, arms by the hips. That feels good too. Lift your hips up, lengthen your tailbone, and then drop the hips back down. So your entire spine is connecting with the mat. And breathe in through your nose. Sigh. Let it go. And breathe in. We make the time in our final rest. If you have time today, I encourage you to stay for as long as you want, as you can. This is when our body will restore, when we regenerate. Thank you for tuning in today. From my heart to yours, namaste.